Live. Do I have a thumbnail? Do I have a thumbnail? Because when I just tried to go live, YouTube gave me this error message and said it couldn't upload my thumbnail. That was weird. Never eat soggy waffles. I'm live. Whoa. Never eat soggy waffles. Whoa. Never eat soggy waffles. Do you guys know what that means? Whoa. Don't ask me why I made that my title. The song is just stuck in my head. Never eat soggy waffles. Hi. I'm so tired. Hi, Olivia. Hi, Nicole. Hi, Sade. Hi, Shim Jim. Hi, Paris. Hi, Mel. Hi, Kyrie. How are you feeling? Hi, Khadijah. Hi, Alexandra. I'm so tired. I'm probably not going to stay on that long. I feel like this week has been so long. Hi, Sims3. Hi, Bailey. Hi, Kylo. Armand, you know it. Never eat soggy waffles. Do you know the other one? Unicorn Noodles. Hi, Paris. Hi, Saturn. Hi, Jonas Fan. Hi, Chariot Man Gaming. Hi, Stefan. Never eat soggy waffles. North, east, southwest. The other one, my very excellent monkey just served unicorn noodles, which is the planets: Mars, Venus, Earth, Mercury, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune. And then previously it was Pluto, but Pluto is no longer a planet. It's like a mnemonic device. And I have the fucking mnemonic device song stuck in my head. You had waffles for breakfast? I had a bagel. Hi, Marcy. Oh, hi. I didn't know it was a song. My inner child was finna be offended. Never eat soggy waffles. Hi, Francesca. I'm going to get some rest. After this, I'm going to lay down. Hi, Fawcett Media Group. I thought it was Saturday yesterday, long week. Hasn't this week been so long? Like, I've been working on this video. Hopefully I can get it up tomorrow. I've been working on it. I've been working on it since like mid-April. And it's just taken a while. I just feel like the days have been dragging. Hi, Sketchnificent. Oh, Mercury is first. Thank you. Oh, I think I said Mars first, right? Playing a little Pokemon Go on a rainy day. Hi, Cabria. Do you guys like waffles better or pancakes better? Oh, Mel said waffles. Please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. Pim does. It definitely has. Maybe it was the full moon. Yeah, I think it was the full moon. It was a full moon on Monday. So I feel like we've talked about this before during the live stream, but man, I really feel like the full moon or like the full moon energy, I feel like it just like really weighs on me. Like I'm one of those people that like I get just like very like I'm all over the place when it's a full moon. Like I'm all over the place when it's a full moon. Like, and I think it's like also making me kind of tired, like emotionally. And I'm like still feeling it because it was like a super full moon also. I've been really feeling it this week. I know some people that think pancakes and waffles taste exactly the same. Hi, Hush420. Feeling good, super tired. Aw, of course. That's like the second person you had to remove because you had to remove a nurse, right, Kyrie? Hi, Kai. That's a tough one. Pancakes is good as well. Waffles, pancakes, waffles, team pancakes. I think I prefer pancakes. I think at one point I might have said waffles, but I like pancakes now. Hi, Davy. Waffles are elite. The squares catch extra butter and syrup. This week has felt slow, fast to me. Oh, yay. Yeah, your Saturday monologues. How are they going, Nicole? Now I got some information that has me fired up. French toast. Hi, Daya. French toast, then waffles, then pancakes. I like French toast too. Pancakes, waffles get cold quickly. Y'all can make some waffles. Pancakes, anyone likes waffles could fight me, but French toast is supreme. Pancakes, you guys keep saying waffles have the little pockets for syrup. I don't know, waffles, I like waffles. I like waffles. Like, there was a moment in time I would have said waffles too, but pancakes ultimately are my thing now. Also, chicken and waffles. I'm tired too. Maybe that's why. Yeah, there was like a lot of like energy, celestial energy this week for people that believe in that kind of thing, which I do. Hi, Ori. Seren werewolf confirmed. No, I would be a vampire. I'd be a vampire. Bailey, I finally got Midnight Sun to read. This week has been a lot. Hi, Corey. Pancakes are king. We're talking about what's better, pancakes versus waffles. That's it, Corey. And for Mother's Day, I'm going to try and make butter pecan pancakes for my mom. Is it just me, or did they start talking about Mother's Day like super early? I thought Mother's Day was this weekend. And then I looked it up and I was like, oh, it's May 9th. They've been talking about Mother's Day like super early this year. The song's really stuck in my head, though. I'm about to sing it again. Never eat soggy waffles. Whoa. I feel like you can do more with waffles. You could dress them up without them getting as soggy as pancakes. Whoops. Now I'm hungry. Never eat soggy waffles. Hi, Chris. I'm transitioning to waffles recently for the crunch. Whoa. Waffles and pancakes do not taste the same. I don't think they taste the same either. I've seen people be like, they taste exactly the same. Like, you use the same thing. You use batter. They're just different shapes. Just like the people that say all noodles taste exactly the same. All noodles do not taste exactly the same. I don't care. I really feel like the shape can affect the taste. Like, it's certain type of noodles I won't eat. And people be like, we don't taste the same. No, it doesn't. Belgian waffles feel awkward to me, but I'm from ATL, so I'm used to Waffle House waffles. Corey, Alexandra, one of my school-age students told me she was so excited that it was Friday. And when I said, sweetie, it's Thursday, she replied with, again? I have to do this again? She's drained. I feel like this week has just been really long, and it's been a bit emotionally taxing. French toast doesn't get enough credit. Waffles with Nutella and strawberries, delicious. A lot of lunar movements. Yeah, there was a lot of lunar movements. Did any of you guys see the moon this week? I tried looking for it a couple times, but I didn't catch it. They said it would have looked full up until yesterday, Wednesday. Hi, free your mind and your ass will follow. I have pancakes all the time, so waffles seem like a treat. Oh, good. I'm glad, Nicole. Ooh. What did you eat for your solids? So what do you eat when you can't have solids? Just soup? Kyrie? Hi, Jenny Bean. Sorry. Karen. Hey, Seren. I haven't seen any Falcon and the Winter Soldier reviews from you. Did you watch? No. I'm not going to watch that stuff. I hate the MCU, and I really hate Anthony Mackie, like, a lot. So it's a no from me, dog. That's a dub. That's why I laughed when I seen your comment. I'm not gonna watch that shit. I don't support the MCU. I can't, like, I don't like their films, and I have no desire to watch their expansion out into television. It doesn't even look interesting to me. So, hi, Natalia. The energy this week has been intense. It's too complicated putting butter on waffles. This week has been dragging, but I graduated from college at the end of the week. Oh, congratulations, Sims 3. This week has been crazy. Let me know what you think. It kind of dragged in the middle, but the ending. I'm going to read it, Bailey. I'm going to read it. I haven't started yet. I went to I can't even talk about it. I am a book hoarder. I have a problem. Like, I have so many books. I have so many books that I haven't read, and then I just buy more. And I've, like, recently been hitting them little lending libraries that people have outside, you know, like the little small ones. And I'm just like, look inside and I see what's in there. I thought about Nicole because last week I saw one that had a copy of The Great Gatsby and I took it because I've never, you guys know, like I've never seen the movie and I've never actually even read the book. So I was able to get the book for free because I took it from one of them little, I think they're called like little libraries or something like that. And I have so many books. Like I just got Midnight Sun. I got these other 2 books, which maybe I'll film a video because I got these other 2 books that are like black fantasy. They're not in here though, so maybe I'll film a video and show you guys later. But I just be like, why am I getting more books? Why am I getting more books? I have so many books to read. Like I recently finally read this book that I've been meaning to read for months. And then I finally sat down and started it last Friday, and I read the whole thing by Saturday. I like read the whole entire book, Your House Must Pay, or Your House Will Pay, Your House Will Pay by Steph Cha, which was like really interesting book that I highly recommend. It's sort of like a fictionalized account of the death of Latasha Harlins and some of the stuff that happened afterwards. And I finally read that one. I'm trying to like work on books that I haven't read that I've been meaning to read before I get too many more. The texture of pancakes just doesn't do it for me. Right, I thought Mother's Day was like in 2 weeks. They're pushing it hard. What's better, bacon or sausage? I don't eat meat, so can't chime in on that one. If they're homemade Belgian waffles, then I'm game, but I can't bang with the frozen waffles. Jenny Bean. Yeah, I've been getting those annual Mother's Day spam emails for weeks now. Hi, Natalia. There you are. Like the edible arrangement deals. Oh, you stopped liking pancakes because of the texture? Did they tell you that like your taste could change because of chemo, Kyrie? Texture plays a major role in a meal. Absolutely. Texture matters. Exactly. Angel hair pasta is fucking disgusting. I'm right there with you, Armand. I was just about to say, like, all pastas are different. Just got here, and yes, the shape does affect the taste. Hi, the boy in blue. Yeah, I love fettuccine noodles, and I hate angel hair noodles. Nosy coworkers are the worst. I gotta make up alternative reasons. I'm gonna be late to work. If I say nothing, they'll suspect it's for a job interview, which it is, but damn, mind your business. Why are they all in your business? Have they paid you yet? Like, the fuck? That's the business they need to be in. What is a Texas pancake? French toast gang. I love it when the moon is full. Now y'all hating on the angel hair pasta. It's nasty, Cabria. I did my hair these past 2 days. That had me tired too. Oh, you quit? You quit the long haul truck driving, Corey? I'm in the middle of transitioning between jobs. Finally decided to quit over the road truck driving to deliver locally. Was wondering why this week felt so off. Didn't even realize we had a pink moon this week. Yeah, and I started feeling it. Yeah, we had and it was a super moon. It was a pink super moon. God, and I think it was in Scorpio. Oh gosh. Like, and I felt like I really started feeling it on Sunday, which was why I didn't even go live on Sunday, because I just had like a really rough day Sunday. I really feel like I started feeling like the emotional upheaval of this full moon. And this week has just been like such a long week with just like all types of just weird energy this week. Totally unrelated to what we're talking about, but I seen somebody like complaining about like all the political stuff this week, like Joe Biden's address and all that stuff. And I just remember thinking like, but I recall like you were one of the people that was like, everybody better go vote for Joe. Now you're like mad and complaining. I feel like people shouldn't be allowed to complain if they was like pushing people so hard to vote. And people were like, well, I don't know. I don't want to vote because I don't know what they'll give us. And they were like, no, you have to vote. You have to give them a chance. And now I see these people that's like, it's been 100 days and Joe hasn't done shit. Like, and I'm just like, what do you think was gonna happen? Like, my patience has been like so thin and weird this week. Like, this whole week, I just haven't had the time for anyone or anything. I just want to tell everybody, like, please just get out of my face. Like, get out of my face. I'm tired of dealing with your fuckery. Hi, Vanity. I was listening to the radio this morning. They were talking about Cali House, which I liked. For those of you that never saw my Hidden Figures video on Cali, you should go look it up. Do I have a library? I have a bookshelf. Does that count as a library? What poster are you putting up, the boy in blue? I know you normally see the moon, Davy. I didn't see it. I usually catch a glimpse around these times, but this time didn't see it at all. Didn't see the moon, but I was over this week. It's been cloudy. Y'all gonna make me go to IHOP, talk about pancakes and French toast. I was down bad last week up until Tuesday. Saturday and Sunday especially were hell. Anthony Mackie is a dub. I don't watch it because the show's boring to me. I know a lot of people have said they think that Falcon and the Winter Soldier is boring. Why was it only 6 episodes? What was that about? Too much propaganda in Marvel. Yeah, heavy on it. I think Black Panther is going to be the last MCU film that Sarim will watch, let alone review. Are they making more movies? I have no idea. Like, I don't follow their slate at all. I don't know. I'm not going to work tomorrow. I'm emotionally drained. Hi, Blackwoods. For real, I'm on Grubhub right now. Chicken broth, Italian ice, and Jello for 8 days. It was tough. Today I ate a piece of chicken and had grits. I was so happy. That's a good first meal. I hoard books and writing notebooks. Hi, Mochi Penguin. I have many books and comics, and I keep getting more. You can never have too many books. Hi, Marcus. Hi, Mimi. Yeah, you caught it. I keep seeing posts on social media, people loving on Anthony Mackie, and all I could think about is you dragging him. Like, do people like him? I don't know. I don't follow them at all. I feel like I should reread The Great Gatsby as an adult because as a high school student, I was bored. I'm going to try and read it. I want to try and read it before I watch the movie. Me too. I always swear I'm going to finish the ones I have before I start new ones, but it never happens. Books are finding you. My problem is I have an issue with buying or getting the same books over and over because I love the reissue cover art or the nostalgia of the old ones. Anyone else prefer actual paperback and hardcover over ebooks? I don't read ebooks. When I say I have books and I'm getting books, I mean books. I mean real books. I prefer real books over ebooks. I don't like ebooks. I don't read them at all. I don't know if I've ever even read an ebook. If I'm going to read some shit online, I'm going to read like some fan fiction or something. I mean, I read like that first 100 pages of Midnight Sun that leaked online however many years ago that was, but that's about it. My mom loves ebooks though. She has a Kindle. This should make my head hurt. Makes my eyes hurt. Like, I like a book. Hi, Sid. I have a box of books in my room that I still haven't read. Where do you get the free books from? So I want to say they're called Little Libraries or Lending Libraries or something. Maybe Lending Libraries is not the word. Little Libraries. They're like these boxes that are set up. Sometimes people have them outside of their house. Sometimes they're outside of a school. Sometimes they're outside of an actual library. And it has books inside, and the books are free. And you just take it. And sometimes you can, like, put one in, take one out, you know. Maybe they're called Little Libraries. Hi, Jay Malik. And so I found a copy of The Great Gatsby in one last week. Angel Hair Pasta is a no. Angel Hair Pasta is the devil. Hi, Wishful Thinking. I saw 4th of July merch yesterday. I almost lost it. So early. So early. My job told me today that they're going to start integrating us from remote back into the office. I'm not happy. Ugh, Angel Hair Pasta, gross. They always start holidays early to get people to buy stuff. Angel Hair Pasta literally makes me gag. The texture of it is a hard no. Same, Daya. Same. Hi, Kakashi Cowboy. Same with book hoarding. It's a legit problem. Just bought physical copies of a book series I already have on Audible. Yes, exactly. Like, I can't stop. I am a book hoarder. Hi, Shady Saint. Angel hair is only good with light oil sauces or light cream sauces. Other than that, it can go. Well, I don't eat cream sauce. Cabria. Y'all are funny. Love French toast with some scrambled eggs on the side. Oh, yeah. Yikes. Food sucked until mid-January. Stringy hair pasta like a white bitch. I fuck with the MCU. Oops. I keep turning it. And Captain America Winter Soldier is in my top 5 all-time comic book movies. So I watched Falcon and Winter Soldier. Mixed bag. The good stuff was great, but everything else was eh. I need to get a bookcase for all my books. Literally, most of my crap are books. I have a couple bookcase cheap, whatever, bookcases from IKEA. My thing with the MCU is my inner child is sometimes happy to see these comic book characters come to life, but then my adult self gets dispassionate from the weak messaging and generic plot lines. Whenever I saw the moon, I didn't see it be pink. I feel like I missed out. Well, they said it might not look pink. They said it might also look like a more golden or a more yellow color than you're used to. That pink moon was trash. I want my regular moon back. Had a weird day too. Got to stay connected. After Civil War, I had to divorce my investment from the MCU. Haven't really cared about anything MCU related since. Why after Civil War, Davey? Hi, Bantu. I have to believe it was the moon because I literally could not figure out for the life of me why the hell I was feeling so horrible. Yeah. Even after therapy, couldn't figure out what started it. I think everybody was surprised how good Captain America, the Winter Soldier, turned out in 2014. Before that, Cap was thoroughly unimpressive. Did people really think Jim Crow Joe was going to change the world? I really don't know. It seems like, I don't know. It seems like you had some people that thought that Joe Biden was going to be like super chill, super, I don't know. Like they thought he was their friend or something. I don't know. Like, I don't know. I do feel like Joe Biden has like a weird appeal for people. Like they really think he's their friend. And now they're like disappointed. I don't know. I don't know how else to explain it. And now it's like, oh my gosh, he's not my friend. Like, no, he's not. Where was I? Yeah, bookshelf counts. Ooh, ouch. How did your bone marrow transplant go? That sounds like a lot, Kyrie. I gotta get a second bookshelf. I'm trying to think of a lie. I get out of work tomorrow. Tell them that the full moon. Tell them it was a full moon, so you can't come in. That's what you should tell them, Sketchnificent. Hi, Savannah. Yes, the MCU got a lot of movies to make. Oh, 2 new posters. You rearranged. Batman and Catwoman. Oh, and Gotham City Sirens. Oh, yeah. Oh, you're hearing. Yikes. MCU is behind on their slate. They're scared to release in theaters and streaming. MCU is boring as a whole to me. I watched the first 2 episodes of Falcon and Winter Soldier. Didn't care enough to watch it every week like WandaVision or The Boys. I'm here for Invincible, though. What is Invincible about? What was the general consensus on WandaVision? I do want to watch The Boys. I've heard good things. Writing notebooks and sketchbook hoarding is a problem for me, Davey. Exactly, Marcy. Make Daddy a sandwich. Anthony Mackie is a piece of shit. That's what feels off, Rashad. Okay, good, Ori. Good. Got the payment thing figured out. Good. I can't with Anthony Mackie. The whites can have him. It's the people thirsting for Anthony Mackie for me. I'm like, he looks like an aardvark. Bro, people will thirst over anything nowadays. People will really thirst over anything nowadays. I don't know if it's because it's COVID. I don't know if it's because everyone hasn't, some people been out, but a lot of people haven't been out and they haven't been dating. I don't know. It's a lot of thirsting over mediocre celebrities nowadays. Too much. They don't even be attractive. They don't even be cute. They just be there. What did Anthony Mackie do? I have an old video on Anthony Mackie that you can watch. It's from like 2014, 2015. He said that niggas with dreads are all criminals. And that his nephew wanted to grow dreads, so he sat his nephew down and he made his nephew watch The Wire. And he said to his nephew, you see all those criminals, you see all those thugs with dreads and sagging their pants with their boxers hanging out. You see how they're criminals and they're in jail. Is that how you want to end up? You better keep your clean cut and pull your pants up. And he said this shit proudly in an interview. And he's also a misogynist that said a woman's place is in the kitchen. Yeah. So he's a piece of shit. He's a piece of shit. He's a piece of shit that hopes that people have forgotten that he's a piece of shit because he ended up on this Marvel train. So now they're trying to clean it up. Let me scroll back up. I see you guys' comments. I'm going to get to you guys' comments. Hi, Mo. Yeah, she hate me. Tell me what, the boy in blue, tell me why I was trying to explain. I was trying to explain that movie to somebody, and I was just like, I don't even know where to start. I don't even know where to start with this weird movie that's basically Spike Lee and Anthony Mackie's weird lesbian fantasy. They have Anthony Mackie having sex with all these lesbians. They're supposed to be lesbians, but they all want to have sex with Anthony Mackie. And he's getting them all pregnant. And in the end, he ends up in some type of polygamous something with Kerry Washington and the chick from fucking Heroes. And he also has all these kids. I was just like, it's so hard to even explain the fucking movie. And I'm trying to explain the movie and the person's like, what? And I'm like, yeah, I'm not exaggerating. Everything I'm telling you right now happened in the movie. The movie made no sense. And I have a friend that loves that movie so much. I've seen that movie so many times. Speaking of shows, Pose is coming this weekend. Oh, yeah, it's the final season, right? I'm excited for Pose. People were grading Biden's first 100 days. And I saw somebody say he gets an A for anti-blackness. And I thought of you. Ebooks are just PDF files. I hate it. I'm so irritated that they're ending on season 3. So it is the last season. Why are they ending? Why are they ending Pose? I'm so irritated that they're ending on season 3. That show deserved a lot more. They probably feel like they have to kill them. I don't like ebooks either. I'm a very textile person. I'm excited for Pose also. Falcon and the Winter Soldier was cute, and I mean that semi-derogatory. I hate ebooks, can't read them, I get distracted. I need an actual book in my hand. I've had to go to ebooks because I've run out of room for physical books. I've gotten regular books and ebooks, but I prefer paperback. Excited for Pose as well. I read ebooks, but I agree my head hurts after. Hi, CMW. Anthony Mackie gives me not all white people, not all cop vibes. Yeah, that's exactly the vibe, Kylo. I have 5 ebooks. The rest of my books are physical copies. My mom loves her Kindle, but I prefer actual books that won't give me a migraine. I never really use ebooks. All these other basic ass shows can get 5+ seasons, but Pose can only get 3. And Pose is, what's his name, right? Glee. His shows normally go on for a long time. And American Horror Story, which has been coming on for 30 years. It does seem a little bit shady that Pose only got 3 seasons. I have the Kindle app and some books on it because it's cheaper, but I prefer physical copies. I prefer ebooks to read, physical books to collect and read occasionally. Ebooks allow me to go back to it over and over without wearing out or tearing the pages. You guys know I used to be book sin committer of dog-earing my pages, but now I use those like colorful little tabs. Or when I don't have those, I just use Post-its. Hi, Eliza. I have to read my ebooks with either my tinted face shield or with the light settings on my phone. Otherwise, I get a headache too. Can't do ebooks. The feel of physical books is unmatched. Can't get into online reading. I like to feel the pages. I hate technology. Yeah, I did throw up angel hair pasta. Don't know if there's a formal name. We got little libraries here and there. Yeah. Oh, and there's Mo. Sketchnificent, who started decorating for Halloween. Am I the only one? I'm not decorating yet. It's not Halloween till August 1st. Definitely a book hoarder. It's very easy to support local bookstores via bookshop instead of Amazon. I just buy in bulk every few weeks. I really try to avoid buying from Amazon. Really. I have 5 different versions of A Wrinkle in Time. It's been my favorite book since I was 8. Doesn't somebody else like that? Doesn't maybe Nicole? Don't one of you guys also like A Wrinkle in Time? The book? I don't think I've ever read that book. I enjoyed Falcon and the Winter Soldier, but it didn't hit hard. The writing was with me at times. The Isaiah Bradley stories had me in tears at the end. Woke up Monday around 5 a.m. and the moon was pink and yellow and looked so close. It was wild. Explains a lot. Yeah. Oh, you really saw it. Yeah, it was a super moon. It was a pink super full moon. Man, the energy just was like all week. I felt like I was on an emotional roller coaster all week. Like, so I'm a bad book hoarder. Gotta buy another bookshelf. I don't know where I'm gonna put it because I ran out of space in the shelves I have, and the new books are piling up. Anthony Mackie has the appeal of the teacher who wore jeans, because I really enjoyed the Civil War comic book run and was very disappointed with the live action interpretation. Really watered down a lot of the more complex conversations in the movie. People literally cried in the streets and celebrated when Joe won. Hi, Small Cupid. Right. The boy in blue, like, he's right. Them, he's not my friend. Me, you don't say. Bone marrow biopsy ain't no joke. Yeah, I had one when they were trying to find out why my blood count was so low. Did they find out? Hi, Senna. Hi, Nelson. I've only been on 30 minutes, and I'm not gonna stay on that long. The PBS NewsHour special was sucking up to Joe and kept emphasizing how nice and friendly and empathetic he is. Right, like they keep trying to push this idea like he's our friend. Like he is not our friend. Like stop it. But apparently there was like a lot of people that really bought into that idea of like, Joe's so nice. He's so friendly. Like he seems like such a nice guy. Like he's my friend. And now motherfuckers is looking around like, wow, they passed that Asian law really fast, but they can't fucking make lynching an official hate crime. Maybe Joe's not my friend after all. You think I'm crazy too. Meet the Robinsons. Endgame was a fucking disaster. Transplant went well and healing quicker than expected. Awesome, Kyrie. Hi, Nova. Cap was my favorite storyline and character in the MCU, but I have to say Falcon and the Winter Soldier's messaging is given anti-black. Ooh, really? I liked WandaVision, but I could be biased because I was always a Scarlet Witch stan. WandaVision was good, but the finale was underwhelming. Hi, Raji. Invincible is a Maki-style comic book series turned into a TV show. WandaVision was okay, had a lot of potential, but the ending was meh. Followed the very next comment after that. WandaVision was really good. Very action-packed and had great character development. I didn't like WandaVision, but can't even be bothered to articulate why. Maybe I'm just tired of Marvel. WandaVision had an interesting start, but turned into bullshit the longer it went on. WandaVision was cute. Some of the alternative reality stuff made me uncomfortable, though. They thirst over any damn thing nowadays. Okay. It's COVID horniness. I haven't been out either, but I wouldn't touch Anthony Mackie with someone else's hands. I knew I was feeling funny all day. I thought it was just me. It probably was that full moon. Yeah, like, you've probably been feeling it. Like, I don't know. I really feel like I can feel full moon energy. Like I said, I know some people don't believe in that kind of thing, but the moon does have like a lot of like, you know, gravitational pull. Like it exerts force, physical force on the earth. And I feel like, especially like the super moons, because they're so big and they're so close, I feel like they just like wreak a lot of havoc on people emotionally. Even though, like I said, like I know some people feel like that's just an old wives' tale, but you know, I believe it. I enjoyed WandaVision. It was really a breath of fresh air to see the MCU delve deeper into the character of Wanda and what she'd been through. Marcus said Anthony Mackie's face is weird. WandaVision was good and sad. The Boys is crazy. Can't wait for the new season. Invincible is very much the if Superman turned bad plot. It was really entertaining. We have such an obsession with this idea of like, what if Superman turned bad? Oh, and they're Sincere. Hi, Sincere. Anthony Mackie can't keep his foot out of his mouth. He's like old hot dog water. I really think it's COVID. Hi, Billy. I really think it's COVID. They were clowning Daniel Kaluuya and his wide hips online because people were calling him fine. They were like, not wide hip Daniel. People have been trying to make fetch happen with fucking Daniel Kuhn for like the longest time. And I just like don't see it. Like wide hip, bad body, can't dress, needs a tailor. His clothes never fit right. It's so aggravating. Like it really irks. Like really irks me. Like one of y'all said during one of these live streams that he looks like fucking Grimace from McDonald's, which I have never been able to forget. And one of y'all said that shit at least 3 or 4 years ago. And I have never been able to get that image out of my fucking mind. That this man looks like fucking Grimace from the McDonald's. And those of you that are too young for that and you don't remember like Grimace and the Hamburglar and stuff, you could go Google it and tell me that purple monster don't look like him. It looks like him. One of y'all said it though, not me. One of y'all said it and I've never been able to let it go. Anytime I see somebody say he's attractive, that's all I think. Like, I don't see it. I don't see it. I don't see it. Grimace is his cartoon twin. He looks just like him. He looks just like him. Looks just exactly like him. I don't see it for him. He always looks like he's wearing security guard uniform pants. Hi, Ashley. Not Grimace. I can't unsee it. Hi, Mistress Cross. Daniel is not attractive and he ain't that great of an actor if we're honest. Very much overhyped. Somebody asked me, did I see that he won one of them Foskers? I said, yeah, I seen that he won the fucking Fosker. Y'all know I don't give a fuck about these awards because they're all rigged. And I was just like, Exhibit A. Like, I've almost gotten to the point where when I see that somebody won an award, I've almost gotten to the point where when I see that somebody won an award, it's like a bad thing to me. Like when I see that somebody won one of these awards, I automatically just feel like rigged, industry plant. Somehow you paid for this. You paid for this. You paid for it with money. You paid for it with like an intense for your consideration campaign. You're some type of industry plant. You know somebody. Like anytime I see somebody won one of these fake ass awards, be it a scammy, be it a Fosker, like I was like, yeah, I saw that he won that fake shit. I already knew. We was talking about that in Discord a month ago. I said, I'm going to predict. Exactly, payola, sympathy and payola. I said, I'm going to predict who's going to win and, like, what's going to win. I was like, Nomadland's definitely going to win. I was like, Chloe Zhao's definitely going to win Best Director because of Stop Asian Hate. Because all the Stop Asian Hate shit is popping. And she's the first Asian to get nominated for Best Director. And she's a woman. And only one woman has won. And it was Catherine Bigelow 10 years ago. I was like, they're definitely going to give it to her. And she got it. I was like, and they're definitely going to give Nomadland the Best Picture. And they did. And I didn't even like Nomadland. I had a lot of problems with Nomadland. And then I was like, they're also going to give something for Judas and the Black Messiah. I was like, because that's the George Floyd Black Lives Matter movie right now. I was like, so they're definitely gonna give something for that. And I was like, and they also might throw a bone to Trial of the Chicago 7, maybe, because that's like, and they also might possibly throw a bone to Ma Rainey, maybe. But I was like, Judas and the Black Messiah, with this foreign black in the lead, they definitely gonna award this. Like, and they did. And they did. And they awarded somebody from Minari too. And then in Discord, Rod was like, they're also gonna give something to Minari because Stop Asian Hate. Like, you can clearly, like, you can guess. Like, you can guess how this shit is gonna go and why and like for what reason. Like, it's not like they're not really giving out awards for artistic merit. Like, the awards are fake. The awards are fake. Like, I hate award shows. Well, you guys know I don't even like the concept of giving out an award for artistic merit because you can't objectively tell me that it's the best, especially when like your voting body is like not even transparent and it's like mostly old white people. Old white people don't get to like be the authorities on all art and like hand out the validation for art, which you guys have heard me say a million times. I have a whole playlist that's called I Hate Award Shows where I go in depth on this. Like, you know, you guys remember when like Kendrick Lamar won that Pulitzer and people were like, well, I guess this settles the conversation over who's the best rapper alive. And I was like, it doesn't. Like, just because he has this award it doesn't mean anything. Like, it doesn't mean anything. Like, it's the same art. Like, it's not like the art changed. Like, it's the same fucking art. Like, y'all really like get something out of like validation from like old Caucasians. It's weird. It's weird. And you can guess what's gonna win. You know what's gonna win. It's like all industry politics, which means it's not art or merit based. So, and now people thirsting over Grimace from McDonald's because he won a Fosker. Which that whole movie was Fosker bait. Let me scroll back up. Anthony Mackie ain't got no face to be thirsting for. I don't like Invincible. It was cringy. Hello, Aaron. Cancel culture definitely missed Anthony Mackie. He just slipped by it. Which we talked about. Like, there's a lot of celebrities that 2014, 15, maybe 16, they just got under the radar of cancel culture. She Hate Me was weird. That statement from Anthony Mackie to his nephew basically sums up the commentary of Falcon and the Winter Soldier. That's why he likes it. Yaya, Trevante, Kofi, I get. Some of these other folks, Anthony Mackie, Daniel, I don't know what y'all be thinking, Thurston. Hi, Julio. Hi, Brooke. She Hate Me is a weird movie. It's a lesbian fever dream. Spike Lee has some type of lesbian fetish, and you can't change my mind. Monica in WandaVision was supposed to have a bigger role in the show, but COVID messed it up. Not even a fine nigga, Anthony Mackie. He's not cute. Not even Trevante Rhodes. Like, She Hate Me felt like a self-insert fantasy for Spike Lee. That dude fetishizes lesbians. Oh, you've never seen the movie? I feel like, yeah, Anthony Mackie's character, I think, was definitely like a Spike Lee self-insert. Absolutely. For anti-blackness, Anthony Mackie looks like a rat to me. I can't wait for Pose. If we lose Blanca, I'm flipping tables. Ryan Murphy, that's his name. I think it's just because Anthony is physically fit, and that's why they're thirsting. Oh, like his body? I feel shows are only good for 3 or 4 seasons these days. After that, it's like they drag it. Hi, Absurd. Hi, Teddy. I heard of the movie Wonder. It's about the kid, right? The kid that has the face or something, Kyrie. I haven't seen it, but I heard of it. I remember when it came out. It was so heartwarming. I cried the entire time. Oh, you didn't know Pose was a Ryan Murphy show? It is, right? Or am I tripping? It is, right? I did dog ear books. I know it's a crime. Digital comics are the worst for me. I love me some Glee and American Horror Stories, but Ryan Murphy has an issue with black characters. Pose is owned by Disney now. That might be a reason it's ending so soon. Never saw the show, but I thought it would end when Disney bought Fox. Said Hitflix. Oh, so like it's not appropriate. Low-key, I dog-ear my books. Sue me. I know! Arrest me! I need to go to jail! Hi, Myra. Oh. Agreed, when they jumped straight to Vogue being on the charts, I got whiplash. Yeah, the second season was a bit of a mess. I appreciate warning books. I often hide things in books and forget about it. That's also why I like the little libraries. And that's also why I like you know, little secondhand bookstores and stuff. Because I like getting books that, you know, like people have written notes in, or books that obviously used to belong. I've gotten books that like obviously used to belong to the library, and they still have like the library card thing in the back with like people's like names on them. I don't know. I think that type of stuff is cool. Kind of like a reminder of like you're a person in the world with other people. I don't know if that makes sense, but I thought the Pose writer said they told the story they wanted and didn't want to drag it out, but I think something is up. If that was the case, then they should have just made it a mini series and just stopped at after the first season. I still dog your pages. Whoops. Not gonna lie, I dropped off Pose after the first season because I didn't like how the dark-skinned people were treated. On top of the Angel Poppy romance plotline, like, damn, where are the other people at? Yeah, they definitely overly focus on Angel a lot. I mean, and I would say Blanca too, but I guess like Blanca's supposed to be like the main character. But yeah. Yay, Myra! Love my Oyen and Moni Naturals products. I love their stuff. I actually love digital comic books. I'd buy more if I could, but then I'd be digitally hoarding those too. Oh, I'm a digital hoarder. Like, my screenshot situation is out of control. I feel like Pose was rushed. They started in the 80s and then hurried up and jumped to the 90s in season 2. I wish they'd taken their time. Some people need a book collecting intervention. Me, I need one. I've been buying from bookstores online lately. Woo! The moon will snatch some wigs and is a control freak, I swear. Very powerful energies. Let's see. I feel like that's why Pose is ending with the 3rd season. They went too fast. Audiobooks are helping me get into reading. No, I don't do audiobooks either, but I know some people really, really, really like them a lot. What exactly is Legendary? Is it it's a reality show, right? Kind of like RuPaul's Drag Race, but like whole entire houses, and they compete to win money. That's the premise. Never seen it, only heard of it. Evan Peters Stan? Wait, let me finish this. Evan Peters is supposed to play a drag queen in the newest season of American Horror Story. I'm gonna boo him every time he's on screen because he's Stan to me now. Basic fuckboy Stan. Exactly. I can't even go back and watch this kid in other shit like fucking Kick-Ass. Like, I can't even go back and watch this motherfucker as Quicksilver. Like, fuck you, Stan. You fucking piece of shit. Hi, Paigey. Hi, Jules. Marvel is exhausting. It's everywhere, and I can't get away, and I'm tired. LGBT stories played by straight white boys has got to stop. I've been dodging Marvel since the Hulk movies. Anthony Mackie is Sid the Sloth for real. Oh, my goodness. I watched WandaVision. My mom's texting me. I watched WandaVision because it looked interesting. It was until it got midway through and it ended on a very underwhelming note. Watching WandaVision just reminded me why I can't stand Marvel. The full moon made me feel like I was feeling something in my tendons. My shit was aching all my joints. WandaVision was good until you realized Wanda was the true villain and the definition of white womanhood. Harm everyone and receive no accountability. The moon is powerful. WandaVision was just to set up her role in the new Doctor Strange movie. I enjoyed WandaVision more than Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Both endings felt rushed, but that's due to COVID. I like the moon, but this super pink super moon ain't it. Hi, Karen. I do want a sequel to Brightburn. I'm very invested in this evil Justice League they set up at the end of that movie. I hate Anthony Mackie's guts, and I hate his face, even if he has a nice body. DC already explored the narrative of evil Superman in multiple iterations, and it's beginning to become overdone. What made you ask that question about overdone tropes, Davey? Davey asked a question that was, what do you think are the most overdone, overused tropes and stereotypes in TV and movies? They keep saying Daniel Kaluuya is fine, and it's a damn lie. I'm still shook at over y'all saying he looks like Grimace. He looks just like them. Daniel Kuhn. That's what he really is in my brain. I don't like The Boys. I hate ugly ass Jack Quaid. I could watch the show, but he's too annoying. Hi, and there's Ashley W. Hi. Adrian, hi. Daniel's not attractive, and he's not that great of an actor. If we're honest, very much overhyped. They like them purple monsters. He's a plant. How he's torpedoing up at the Foskers. I always feel full moons about 4 days before. The moon literally controls the ocean, so it's odd. People don't think it has an effect on us. That's how I feel too, Billy. That's literally how I feel. Like, I always feel the full moon. And the moon, it literally controls the ocean and the tide. Like, it exerts physical force, influence over Earth. Like, but people don't believe in it. People are entitled to their opinions. The bars in hell. Wide hip Daniel, damn Daniel. I'm trying not to scream at the Grimace comment. The moon affects the tides, the plants, even the mantle under the crust of the earth. So yeah, it can definitely affect people. Whoops. I keep fucking turning it too far. Hi, Cher. J Malik, they just like to lie. Daniel looks deflated in the face. He wasn't even good as a Brit in the Black Mirror episode. He's not a good actor. He's not. He's not. I've literally seen people be like, he's gifted. He's such an amazing actor. And he's so attractive. I want to just like throw it at him. And I'm just like, is it a different Daniel? Are we talking about a different Daniel? I don't know. I mean, you know, listen. I know that people wanting to have sex with, like, mascots is a thing. So, like, maybe these are people that really do want to have sex with Grimace. I don't know. Daniel be playing the same role in every movie. What makes that problematic to say? Seriously, he does not character study at all. He's whack in every single way. They're outing themselves when they win. Sympathy and payola. It's all disingenuous bullshit industry politics. Right? Exactly, Kakashi Cowboy. If they were both support, then who was the lead? Come on now. This guy was skipping auditions and having meetings so people would hire him. None of it matters. All these awards are suspect. Fosker rates have been going down for years. Prepare for its demise soon. I don't believe that. The Boy in Blue. Nomadland was not it. He was okay, and people always act like Daniel's given an Oscar-worthy performance. Like, where is Angela Bassett's award? It's clearly not based off talent or work ethic. It's all performative politics. Hi, Phoebe. It's fake as fuck. I didn't watch a single movie. I'm sick of Oscar movies. I've loved going to the theater watching them, but this year I'm sick and tired of everything. It's all so predictable and tired. Oh, right. Sorry. I did say Asian. Asian woman. Yes, because obviously Parasite. Right. I did just say Asian. I didn't say woman. I meant to say woman. Who is y'all? Stop supporting these projects, y'all. Who is y'all? That's what I'm saying. People, let me also say that people also keep saying that, but you guys also realize these movies are flops. Like, the movies are not doing well. The projects are not doing well. It's not like these movies are fucking breaking records and they're winning these awards because people are going out and watching them. Like, they're not. I haven't seen any of these movies. I literally haven't seen any of these movies, and I don't hate watch shit either. But like only 9 million people even like watched like the Foskers. Like people aren't really watching. Like they're not really watching the movies. The movies are flopping. The award shows are flopping. Like I think people have not realized that what we see in the mainstream media is not reality. Like, it's really weird to me. Like, what we see in the mainstream media is not reality. Like, just because something like won an award does not mean that people actually watched it. Like, you know, like, the mainstream media is not a representation of real life at all. And the shit that the mainstream media like shows about like even the movies and the TV shows and shit, like none of this shit is real. Like this shit's not real. This shit's not real. Queen and Slim, another flop. Like it's not even like the movies are doing well. Right, Harriet flop. All these movies are flopping. Like people are not watching them. They're pretending. Like they're acting like as if it's like a big important movie with like all these people that watched it and like that's why we're giving it this award. No, that's not true. It's interesting to me. I don't know. Where was I? Giving out awards just for showing up, political awards. They mean literally nothing at all. Didn't watch and I don't care. It's so fake. Someone pointed out on Twitter. Right, exactly. Exactly. When Halle Berry won her Oscar for lead actress, it was in 2002. No black woman has won since then. These award shows ain't shit. That's why them ratings keep dropping. I didn't watch any of the movies nominated. I only watched Nomadland because I did watch The Rider by Chloe Zhao, and I did like The Rider. And so I watched Nomadland, but I didn't like Nomadland. I felt like, number one, I didn't like the mixing of the genres, like the mixing of the documentary genre and the narrative fiction. It felt like Chloe Zhao really wanted to make a documentary about real nomads. And some executive told her that in order to get the movie made, she would have to put a white famous person in the center of it to make it accessible. And so they made the movie about Frances McDormand, who is not a fucking nomad. It's only her and fucking Boss Man from The Expanse, Beltalowda, are the only actors in the movie. The whole rest of the movie is real nomads. Why not just make the whole movie about real nomads? Why is our center focal point Frances McDormand, middle-aged white woman? It made no sense to me, and it was like really disorienting because this is supposed to be a whole movie that's like about anti-capitalism and like nomads and like people living in their cars and shit. But the center of your movie is this rich white woman. There's like clearly a disconnect. There's some type of like disconnect there. These people have won Grammys, etc., and the art be sucking. Anyways. Not when Yahya Abdul-Mateen is out here and y'all talking about Grimace. Every time I hear the name Anthony Mackie, I have to Google him real quick to know who we're talking about. Hi, Black Alchemy. Anthony Mackie is so manly and the sex is so good. Even the lesbians want him. What's the whole idea behind She Ate Me? No one needs to see it. They hyped Chadwick and he didn't even win. It's rigged as fuck. They used him for ratings. And still nobody watched. And still nobody watched. And still nobody watched. Pose is made by Ryan Murphy, but he didn't write it, and the good episodes were made by Janet Mock. I saw they put a gold-shaped mini sculpture of Chadwick in the Oscar swag bags, but didn't even give him anything. Wow, shameless. Ryan Murphy is behind Pose, but Janet Mock is the main reason for his success, aside from the acting talent. Hi, Tiara. Hi, The Black Breeze. Aw, Kyrie. I need to get back into The Wire. Being from B-More has prevented me from watching it because it's all people talk about. I love getting books with notes in them. I love the smell of library books. I like getting books that were owned by others sometimes. Yes, exactly, Ori. We need more poppy background story. The Pray Tell Ricky incident. Yeah, I did not like how Pray Tell and Ricky started dating. I don't know. Reading people's margin notes on secondhand books is fun, almost intrusive. They focus too much on Angel. They should have focused on the other houses more. I hated Ricky and Pray Tell. It was so cringe. My favorite bookstore is Nicholas BK. I love that bookstore. A friend dog-eared one manga I loaned her, and I never lent another book to anyone else. Hi, homies. I like the Angel modeling storyline in the second season, and I lived for Electra. Oh, getting a new one at that table read at the country club. I have that monologue mostly memorized. Okay. I liked that episode. I mean, there were episodes in season 2 that I liked, but overall, I don't think season 2 was that strong. Confederate could have happened if they made it similar to Man in the High Castle. I miss the DC Universe app. Comics and shows together was a great concept. It was a great app. I had that app. I used it. And now everything's on HBO Max, which, I get why, but I don't know. I love second media in general for that reason. I'm a record collector. Love seeing people signing their name and hearts on them. Keeps me connected to my humanity somehow. Is that what it's called? Second media? I've never heard that term before. Hi, Nelly says so. Legendary is so fun. They broke up Ricky and Damon, had Ricky expose Damon to HIV, and then put him in a situation with imbalanced power dynamics. Right, the whole second season, I was just like, ah. Legendary is a ballroom competition show. I love it. Yeah, Legendary is a show that Megan Thee Stallion is one of the judges on, bruh. Stan from Pose, Wyman put his ass on the show. Who cares about the white perspective? And his wife was Kate Mara, who I was just thinking about. I hate the fucking Maras a lot. Rooney Mara is really talented, but she makes really weird film choices. She's really only been excellent in The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo. Kate is horrible and can't act her way out of a paper bag. And I'm convinced that the only reason... No, Evan Peters. No, Evan Peters was his friend. I didn't say that Kick-Ass was Evan Peters. I said that Evan Peters was in Kick-Ass. He's in Kick-Ass. He's one of Aaron Taylor Johnson's friends. I didn't say that he was Kick-Ass. Ori. Maybe you got confused. I said I can't watch Evan Peters anymore. Not even in Kick-Ass. Because every time I see him, I just see fucking Stan. I didn't say that he was Kick-Ass. But the name of the movie is Kick-Ass. That's what it's called. Yes, and what I was saying was the reason why I fucking hate the Maras and what I'm convinced about Kate Mara, because she can't fucking act. I'm convinced that her family is paying for her to fucking get roles because her fucking family, the fucking Maras, they own the Pittsburgh Steelers and they own the fucking New York Giants. They have so much money. They are super rich. Like, they are super fucking rich. And they hide it. Like, and they never talk about it. They act like we love art and we love to act and we went to acting school and we worked really hard to become actor. No, 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 you liars. No. Your fucking family financed the fuck out of you to fucking act because you guys are so fucking rich. Like, your family owns 2 NFL teams. Like, your family is so rich. And Kate Mara cannot act at all. And she keeps getting put in shit. And I'm convinced it's because she's from I'm convinced it's because she's from a famous family and they don't want to tell her no. No, like ridiculously rich. Like, they own the Pittsburgh Steelers and the New York Giants. Like, they own the teams. Like, their family, like their grandfather, Rooney and Kate, like their 2 grandfathers, like one grandfather, the maternal grandfather, like started the Steelers and the other grandfather like started the Giants. And then like the families like got married and then so now like the families basically consolidated their wealth. Like, they're fucking rich. I knew about the other one, no clue about Kate. That's old money. They keep it under wraps. They don't like to talk about it and they don't like to get questioned about it either. You can like look up interviews of them like not wanting to talk about it. When people ask them about it, they get offended. Like, no, we act because we love it and we're good at it. No. Rooney's talented, but Kate is not. And like I said, Rooney makes really weird choices and I feel like it's because she's very privileged. So I feel like she has like a weird perspective. But Rooney Mara wants to be like the interesting, weird art girl. But she keeps making all the wrong choices. Like when she played fucking Tiger Lily and Pan and didn't seem to understand why people had a problem with that. Like, girl, get out of here. Sonder. Never heard that word. I can't even watch Doctor Strange because that actor's ugly as hell. Looking like the fucking Egger suit. Egger suit. You know, Benedict Cumberbatch also comes from like a rich family. Like, British aristocrats or some shit. Like, he's also from like a super fucking high class family. Let's see. Hi, Naomi. Oh, Aaron Taylor Johnson is divorcing his partner? I didn't hear that. He's divorcing Sam? Good, because she's a fucking pedophile. And I hope after he fucking divorces her, he takes her ass to court and he fucking sues her. I did not hear that. Oh, now I'm going to have to Google that. Because she literally started grooming him when he was like 14 or 15 years old. She's a fucking creep. She's a fucking creep. It's not confirmed? It's not confirmed? Oh, it's not confirmed? Oh, I'm going to have to look that up. I've always thought Sam was a weirdo. Weirdo. She directed him when he was young. He was like 15. Like, she directed him when he was real young. And then she rushed him into marriage. And she popped out two or three kids real fast. Real fast so he couldn't leave. Weird ass lady. And she's always look like she knows what she's doing is wrong. She knows. I hope that ends up panning out. Because she was dead wrong for that. The same thing that happened with the MCU happened with Lord of the Rings, Harry Potter, Star Wars, etc. When something works, everyone copies the formula and pushes the same product for 10 years. What would you say was comparable to Star Wars? When Daniel played a gangster in Widows, I didn't believe a single second of it. He's not a good actor. He's not a good actor. Daniel Kaye does his best work in British movies and TV, but the irony is that he keeps taking Black American roles. Let's see. Oh, God. Brian knows where it goes to. I've studied astrology, not zodiacs, but actual astrology, how the planets affect us. What people choose to believe is their business. I understand why people question it, but I'm glad you get it. Wings of Fire? No, I've never heard of it. Let me screenshot that. Trope that I hate, overworked rich mom goes back to small hometown she left 20 years ago to find herself and end up being with the childhood friend who is conveniently divorced and hasn't left said town. Kate. Hi, Kate. Same. I haven't seen any of these movies and shows. Hate watching is a waste of time. This shit is not legit. Around Oscar So White is when I stopped caring about the Academy Awards. People think Twitter is real life also. And Bailey, you know how I feel about that. Harriet flopped too. People forget that. All this shit keeps flopping. People really think Twitter is real life. Like, come back to reality. Capitalism corrupts all genres of film every decade. Kyrie, we were just talking about how, like, rom-coms have, like, died out. Slasher films to Maki films to gore, torture. The anti-Islam films of 2001 to 2012 is repetitive in Hollywood. The Aretha Franklin miniseries also flop. All award shows are about to be obsolete. These movies don't even have great gowns, beautiful gowns, quality. You've said that before. The internet was talking about a show, but real life people weren't even aware of the show. Right, and they try to act like everybody's watching that shit. Like, no. My coworker asked at the beginning of the week, did anyone even know the Oscars happened? Nobody cares. Ratchet gowns, forgettable gowns. Aretha's movie Respect comes out in September with Jennifer Hudson. Can't wait to see it. Let it all fall. I'm over it. They should call the Oscars the Otis because ain't nobody coming to see it. Teddy, I made that same exact joke on Instagram. I said, don't nobody care about your fake award shows, Otis. I love Robert Townsend. I love the 5 Heartbeats. Same with adaptations, reimaginings, reboots, remakes. They do it because people are more likely to see what they know versus new original content. Overhyped gowns. I'm so tired of celebrities in general after last year. We're just not seeing the appeal. We're tired. Frances McDormand's face triggers me. Parasite was probably the last good movie that really knocked me off my feet. Original films rarely make... Original films rarely ever make droves of people come out. I hate how they use Chadwick for views. It's giving Tyra Banks. They could have given Viola Davis or Andra Day, and instead they threw Frances McDormand a 3rd Best Actress Oscar. That shit is fake. Like, just like Meryl Streep. If Meryl Streep is nominated, they're gonna give her the award. Like, people don't understand that this shit is all industry politics and favorites, and like, a lot of the times, these voters haven't even seen the movies. A lot of the times, they just vote for the name they know. So if they've already seen Frances McDormand twice, her name, they're gonna vote for her again. The old man, the old pirate, Nova, the old boss man that gets trapped with what's her name, and they have to get out. I can't think of his name. He was in Nomadland. The old man. How does Nomadland have a 5 out of 10 on IMDb? Right, yeah. But it's the best picture. Frances McDormand's a good actress, but I'm tired of movies about white women who live off the earth and find themselves. Right! Reese Witherspoon had a movie just like that. Wasn't checking for it either. I rewatch The Wire at least once a year. I really had problems with Nomadland. Pray Tell was real sus for how he got with Ricky. It was weird. The messy scene where everyone found out was hilarious, though. Ricky and Pray Tell's relationship was not needed. It was shameless. I have been meaning to watch Godfather of Harlem. Hi, David. I find it weird that none of the trans actors on Pose were nominated for an award for their performances when they carried the show. Pray Tell was dead wrong for that, and how he treated Candy was not right. Even Elektra told him it was inappropriate. And if Elektra, that means it's inappropriate. Hi, Lisa. Confederate was a terrible idea, and I'm glad it died in its infancy. I don't care that they hired 2 black people to be on the writing team to try and smooth things over. Because capitalism, why do we have this thing where one good movie or show will come out and then the next half decade is spent by directors trying to recreate its success? Because capitalism, because people want awards and they want money. So they feel like, oh, this one thing won a bunch of awards and made a lot of money, so I'm going to do that too. So I can win a bunch of awards and make a lot of money because capitalism. I do think we're going to see the end of award shows, though, because even though I saw your comment, Kyrie, about like award shows came on even before television. That's true. But award shows are extremely expensive to put on in the era of television. And one of the main ways that they pay for them is with advertising revenue. And if only 9 million people are going to fucking watch, and if it continues to be less and less every year, they will stop it. Just like they stopped the Victoria's Secret fashion show. Like, these shows are fucking expensive to put on. And the reason why they're on television is for the ratings, so that people watch them. And if people don't watch, they will take it away. It will end. People thought the Victoria's Secret fashion show wasn't going nowhere either. Like, I remember people were like, oh, you know, like, I love Rihanna's lingerie, but, like, Rihanna's lingerie is not going to put Victoria's Secret out of business, and, like, blah, 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 like. And last year, did we have a Victoria's Secret fashion show? No, we did not. Well, I mean, like, you know, even before COVID, like, that shit was going out. All this shit can end. All this shit can end. None of this shit is permanent. All of it can end. I think a lot of us feel like shit can't change because it's been the same for a long time, but that's not true. I'm not talking about anybody here with that particular statement. I'm just saying shit can end. Like, life changes, like, things fucking change. What else? Oh, wait, I scrolled up too far. Hi, Richie. Kate Mara looks like Voldemort. Just like Taylor Swift is a plant, her daddy paid for her contract. Didn't her father buy the whole record label or something like that? I find it funny that Kate Mara and Evan Rachel Wood have the same baby daddy, Jamie Bell. Kate Mara is married to him now, but still. Isn't Jamie Bell, wasn't that Billy Elliot, or am I thinking of somebody else? The Maras have eternal money, like endless money, like. I hated Kate in season 1 of American Horror Story. I've seen porn stars with better acting than Kate Mara. They got bankrolled. The Rooneys and the Maras came together. Yeah, like Rooney Mara. The reason why she's named Rooney Mara is because, like, her mom's maiden last name was Rooney. And, like, the Rooneys and the Maras got together. And, like, one family owned the Pittsburgh Steelers and one family owned the Giants. And now, like, yeah, like, it's a football dynasty. Like, they have so much money. Like the Rockefellers. Yeah, talk about some. I'm an artist. I'm an artist. Don't look at my money. Hi, Ali Oxenfree. Yeah, Rooney has skill. Like, Rooney's talented. Kate, no. Kate is the little sister that also wanted to hang. And their family has money, so they just, like, sent her to fucking art school, too. They just, like, sent her to acting school, too. Benedict Cumberbatch's family ran plantations. I'm sorry, his family what? Yes! His family ran plantations, I want to say, like, in the West Indies or something like that. Like, he comes from, like, British aristocrat slave money. And it's a lot of money, too. Like, they're rich. And then he tried to lie about it in the news, try to talk about some, I wouldn't call my family wealthy. I would say that we're middle class. And then the interviewer, he said this in The Guardian, and then the interviewer was like, middle class, really? And then he was like, well, maybe I would call us upper middle class, but, you know, I feel like upper class people are, you know, like British royalty. Like I wasn't born into British royalty. Like, sir, you do not have to be related to fucking Queen Elizabeth personally to be a rich ass plantation motherfucker ass. And I never liked Benedict. And after I found that out, I was like, that's why I never liked this motherfucker's face. Like, your whole face looks like slavery. That's why I don't like you, rich ass. They be trying to hide the fact that they're rich. A lot of these people be trying to hide the fact that they're rich. They don't want people to know. He told the story that his mother told him not to talk about it because then those people would want money. His nana wanted him to shut up about it. It's a rumor. She got with him when he was young. Aaron probably realized she raped him years later. But hi, Jared. I do believe that Benedict Cumberbatch is related to Richard III. He probably hiding that shit too. Of course, no poor middle-class person is naming their kid Benedict. I heard that was a rumor, them getting a divorce, but her dating him when she was 42 and he was a teenager is disgusting. Cumberbatch descends from slave owners. His family told him to change his last name so that people wouldn't find out, but he didn't, and people found out. Jail for Sam, period, TMW, period. I always felt as if Aaron's relationship with his wife was odd. Also, has he been in anything since he married her? Mostly like small things, indie things. He was in Nocturnal Animals, which is amazing, with Amy Adams and Jake Gyllenhaal. Tom Ford directed. Isla Fisher is in it. And I love Tom Ford's movies. I wish he'd make another one. Twitter has been trying to break up Sam and Aaron for a minute, and I love to see it. He was literally a teenager when they met. And not even like 19. He was like 15. He was like a kid because she's a director. Because she's Sam Taylor, I think, and he was Aaron Johnson. And she's a director. She met him and directed him in a film when he was a kid. And it was like a kid movie and everything. Not like it was for kids, but like he was playing a kid in the movie and everything. Like then all of a sudden, soon as he turned 18, oh, now they're dating. And she's in her 40s. And she, like I said, she pushed out some kids real fast. She's such a weirdo. I remember seeing him in Angus and then finding out they were married. She's disgusting. She should be arrested. The pictures of him at a table reading with her, and she was a grown adult and he was a teenager. It was disgusting. Right, Marcus? And she made sure to get pregnant real quick. Now she's 54 and he is 30. And they've been married 10 years. They've been married 10 years already. It's going to be just like Ashton and Demi Moore. If they're not really getting divorced now, in about 5 years, he's going to realize what happened. Not that I really think that Demi Moore preyed on Ashton Kutcher, because at least Ashton Kutcher was of age. But I think it's going to be something like that. Yeah, he was only 21 or 22 when their first child was born. It's disgusting. Aaron Taylor Johnson's wife definitely groomed him. Star Wars came out during a time in Hollywood when they were making lots of space opera films. Most were not a hit, but they were the same premise from the 1970s to 80s. I'm late to the Star Wars thing. Like, I just saw Star Wars this year. Like, all of the movies and, like, well, I didn't watch the last 3, but, the first 6. Like, what grown woman in her 40s looks at a teenager and goes, yes, that's who I want to date. I was never here for their relationship. Never, ever. It was always weird. Hi, D-City. I miss rom-coms so much. A trope that I hate. The ugly, smart girl becomes pretty. I mean, I did a video when Daniel said that stuff about not wanting to talk about race, so... I said, the video is called Daniel Kaluuya is tired of talking about race, I guess. That wasn't that long ago. It was like the beginning of COVID time. Let's see. The whole relationship is very creepy. Hi, Nikki. I saw a post on Tumblr saying that she knew him even before then because she was a family friend, and when she first met Aaron, he was like 6 or 7, allegedly. Cobra, Dune, Flash Gordon, Star Trek, Last Starfighter, Space Raiders, Battle Beyond the Stars, 1980 space opera films, including Star Wars. Well, Star Wars is based off of Flash Gordon. So you can't say that Flash Gordon came out because of Star Wars. Star Wars is based off of Flash Gordon and John Carter of Mars. And every time I watch Star Wars, all I see is John Carter of Mars. Like, that's all I see. But I know that Flash Gordon was also like a huge inspiration for Star Wars. Like those horizontal transitions, those are from Flash Gordon. So I don't know if I would say that. I don't know if I would say that all of those movies are based off of Star Wars, because I think Dune might have been out before Star Wars also. You listed some stuff that was out before Star Wars. That was the inspiration for Star Wars. Or even if a movie came... I know Flash Gordon was an inspiration for Star Wars. Like, I know that for a fact. And I kind of think... I'm not sure when... Because Dune is based off of a book, right? I know Flash Gordon was originally a television series. And the television series, a lot of the old 60s campy television series stuff got incorporated into a lot of those movies from the 70s and 80s. And then it kind of went from there. Star Wars was also inspired by Metropolis, which is like my new shit. That's your new old shit. Metropolis is really old. Let's see. If that's true about her being a family friend, that's even more disgusting. Sam is nasty. Sam is fucking disgusting. Sam's disgusting. Sam's disgusting. Like, I'm tired. Janet Mock is dating Poppy in real life. Confederate was a wild idea. Like, really? I think award shows are going to go back to being a private celebrity gathering. They should. Award shows are dying. Most people just watch clips on YouTube. The only social event I care about is the Met Gala because of fashion. But even that blurs the line sometimes of what's ethical. Nothing holds permanence. What would these celebrities do? They have to have these events that they will lose their minds. If cable can die, so can award shows. The flow of time always marches forward. Macklemore won an award over Kendrick, and people still think I'm watching award shows. Going back to being a private party is fine, but I feel like award shows are no longer going to be some type of like televised event that conveys authority. Like, for example, I don't have an issue. The only award show that I really don't have an issue with is like the SAG Awards, because that's like awards that actors vote on for other actors. That's fine. But you're not going to objectively tell me as a consumer that this movie is the best and so I need to go see it. Like, no, fuck you. Get out of my face. If other actors want to award other actors, if they want to have private celebrity gatherings where they dress up and they talk about, you know, like what they think was the best movie, and they give each other, you know, fake golden statues, that's their business. But I don't want it to be televised. And I don't want it to be like some type of thing that like you get this award and like, you know, now it means something. No. VS had a lot of issues, but Reed was the nail in the coffin. Jamie Bell is Billy Elliot. Okay, I thought so, Hitflix. Every time somebody says Jamie Bell, I'd be like, Billy? Go, Billy! Hi, Deli Gamer. Kate Mara has nothing going on. I stopped watching award shows after Beyonce lost with Lemonade. Kate is a can I come head ass. Let's see. Oh, y'all talk about Benedict Cumberbatch. His grandmother told him shut the fuck up about it because she didn't want them to be sued. So glad I never watched Sherlock. Never had the interest. I never watched Sherlock either. At least the music award shows used to have good performances, but now they're not good anymore either. Benedict's whole face does look like fucking slavery. I remember Benedict trashing Lucy Liu's show Elementary. And I was just about to say, like, I do want to watch that one. A lot of people are going to be in for a rude awakening when award shows are gone. Some people's whole careers are built around these fraud institutions. When they have to stand on talent, they're going to be hurt. Crosspatch. Benedict Cumberbatch he wrote Crosspatch, but Face looks like money and inbreeding. Yes, his face looks like money and inbreeding. Yes, like that incest face. Like y'all was trying to keep that slave money in the family. That's exactly how it looks. It's giving Elon Musk, Blood Diamond, Emerald Mines in South Africa funding his come up. Grooming. Sam was definitely grooming. I'm glad award shows are going away. Art needs to be democratized and divorced from capitalism. Honestly, if the genders were reversed, way more people would have a problem with what Sam did to Aaron. Also, where were Aaron's parents? You know, I never heard before that she was a friend of the family. But if she was a friend of the family, like, maybe that makes sense as to, like, why the parents, you know, maybe the parents thought she would never do anything. I don't know. The whole story gives me the creeps. I don't even like to think about it. Like, I haven't looked too much into it. But I remember when she directed him in that film and he was young. And then all of a sudden, the minute he turned 18, they were dating. And then all of a sudden, as soon as he was 19, they were married. And she was pregnant. And by the time he was 22 or 23, they had 2 kids. I was like, whoa, what's happening? She's like 45. This is really weird. I feel so bad for their kids. Yeah, I know their household gotta be weird. She's a special kind of sick person. Either they pimped out their son or they didn't know or see the issue. It's definitely giving Woody Allen marrying his stepdaughter, definitely. Star Wars got made because George Lucas couldn't get funding to make a Flash Gordon movie. I'm just saying that you can't really, I mean, like, Star Wars, yes, Star Wars and all those films are the same content, but I'm just saying Star Wars is based off of Flash Gordon. So you can't say that Flash Gordon was made because Star Wars was a success, which was the context of the statement. But Flash Gordon was not made because Star Wars was a success, because Flash Gordon came first. Just like John Carter of Mars came first in 1912. Like, I have a little bit of a bias because I love John Carter of Mars, and it's annoying to me when people are like, oh, this is like based off Star Wars. No, it's not. Star Wars is based off of John Carter. People put like Star Wars is amazing. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I'm not trying to shit on Star Wars. Like, I know some people, Ori, love Star Wars, but like Star Wars is not like, a lot of like Star Wars also had inspirations too. Star Wars is almost like a total copy of Valerian and the City of a Thousand Planets comic books. I definitely heard that Sam was a family friend of Aaron's family. Dune, the book, came out in 1965. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm pretty sure Star Wars was also based off of Dune. No, Star Wars is a space opera. Star Trek is a space western. It's a difference. The space opera is like the vast, sweeping, epic story, the Skywalker saga and the war and all that. Star Trek is a space western because it's like they're literally going out into the frontier, the final frontier to explore. I've always preferred Star Trek because I like the space, I like westerns. I never got into Star Wars. So yeah, starting in the 1960s, TV and books went into the 1970s cheesy operas to the more developed 1980s. The point I'm speaking on is Hollywood repeats what's working at the time. Star Wars came out in 1977. Many of the films came out after, but were based on TV shows and books from the past. You can definitely tell because actors really respect SAG Awards. Award shows should go back to being private because it's literally a circle jerk. I'm good. Rooney is awesome in Carol. She's very talented, and Carol's a great fucking movie. Like, Rooney is amazing in Carol. I left out Carol. I said she's only good in Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, but that's not true because she is amazing in Carol. Rooney is really the one with the talent. That's why I said Kate Mara gives me, she wanted to tag along, and the family has money, so they just like sent her ass to acting school too. I do have slightly more respect for the SAG than the Oscar. Macklemore winning over Kendrick kicked off the steady death of Grammy viewership. Everybody knew that was BS, even Macklemore. Minari did win an Oscar. The old lady won an Oscar. Either Best Actress or Best Supporting Actress. I don't know which one. Celeb culture isn't dying anytime soon. Stan culture is alive and well. I think stan culture is different from celebrity culture. Because people stan... You don't even have to be a celebrity these days for people to stan you. It should have never been televised, but it started making money, and now it's not, so it will end soon. No. I'm still planning on watching Elementary. No, I am, Ori. I am. Elementary is so good. I miss that show. I never saw 12 Years a Slave. I've never seen it. Was Benedict in it? Was he in it? Was he playing a slave master? Our imitated life. Hi, Krayshawn. Y'all said Benedict had the incest inbreeding phase. I'm tired. I watched all 7 seasons of Elementary because of Lucy Liu. I definitely feel bad for Aaron and the kids. He was groomed. He was excellent in Nocturnal Animals. I really enjoyed John Carter of Mars. John Carter of Mars was way ahead of its time as a film. Way ahead of its time. And way ahead of its time as a book series. Like, pretty much... I'm biased because I love John Carter of Mars, but I want to say that, like, pretty much, like, all of our modern day superheroes come from John Carter of Mars. Like, the whole concept of, like, superhero, like, superheroes and, like, Superman and, like, leaping over buildings in a single bound and, like, having all these powers, like, a lot of that shit came from John Carter of Mars, like, specifically. Like, and then Star Wars, they ripped off so much from John Carter's. Like, Leia is basically Deja, and Luke is basically John. And just like how John gets taken in by the fucking aliens, the aliens are called... The aliens, like, they call him my Jedak. Like, you're my right-hand man. Like, you're my Jedak. And, like, that became Jedi. And the bad guys in John Carter of Mars are called the Sith. And the bad guys in Star Wars are called the Sith. Like, they borrowed a lot. Leia's, like, gold bikini. That's the Red Princess. Like, she's basically the Red Princess. George Lucas was like... fan fiction. What if I, like, write John Carter of Mars fan fiction? And I'm gonna just call it Star Wars. Like, that's basically what that shit is. Star Wars is John Carter fan fiction that, like, grew a life of its own. Just like fucking 50 Shades of Grey. Which is okay, though. Like, that's fine. Star Wars is cool. It's just funny, though, like, finally watching it. Even Tatooine. Tatooine is Mars. Like, in John Carter of Mars, like, Mars is, like, they have 2 suns, and it's, like, really, really hot. Like, and he turned Mars into Tatooine. When I was watching it, I was like, where are they right now? And the person I was watching it with was like, well, they're on Tatooine. I was like, well, it looks like they're on Mars. The 2 suns, it looks like they're on fucking Barsoom. Hi Vermilion Dynamo. Aaron Taylor Johnson's marriage reminds me of that movie in Education. I love that movie, Brooke. It's my movie with Carey Mulligan. Carey's character was in high school, started dating a man in his 30s, and her parents allowed it. Yup. I really like the John Carter movie, too. People love going off like this one thing that got really big is the reason that everything before and after is inspired by. Mary Kay Letourneau, Nicole, that's who you're talking about. Just like the 13-year-old that got groomed by his teacher and she got pregnant. Mary Kay, nasty ass. Should have put her ass under the jail. Star Trek as a sci-fi western makes more sense. I do love Firefly. I love a space western. I do. I love a western. And I love a space western. I love cowboys and aliens. All that. Let's go. I want them to make a Cowboys and Aliens too. Me and my mom were just talking about that. Like, me and my dad bond over the old and new Star Trek movies. Wish I had the patience for the shows. Star Trek and Star Wars fans used to beef back in the day. Stan culture is all about ego. It's not about the celeb. People stan influencers more than celebs these days, in my opinion. Correct. Stan culture and celebrity culture are separate entities. Yeah, like, I think celebrity culture will die. People will continue to stan. He was in it. He was one of the main villains for sure. Michael Fassbender was also in 12 Years a Slave. Yes, John Carter inspired many superheroes, mainly Superman. Getting your powers from another planet also. I do. I do. Hey, Soren, do you like John Carter of Mars? Fassbender was the bad slave master. I do love John Carter of Mars. It's kind of interesting when you think about John Carter's impact and how little it's talked about. It's just because it's so old. John Carter of Mars is so old that it's like, it's foundational. Like, it's foundational of the sci-fi that we know now. Just like Mary Shelley's Frankenstein is like foundational of the horror that we know now. To the point where it's so old and it's so foundational that you can't, it's like you can't even, it's almost like people find it hard to even like pinpoint the influence. Because the book came out in like 1912. It's old. Like the first book. Star Wars is John Carter fan fiction. I'm screaming. Mary Kay Letourneau was disgusting. Fucking disgusting. My mom wanted her ass dead. I loved In Education too. Carrie was so salty at the end of that movie. She thought she was about to be made an honest woman living in Paris. And when she found out he was married. Yes! Oh my goodness, the whole movie! Cowboy Bebop. Neo-noir space western anime. I watched Cowboy Bebop a long time ago. I remember liking it, but I don't remember a thing about it. Nothing. Egyptian, Mayan, Aztec, Sumerian, Chinese mythology, Greco-Roman, African deities started a lot of these stories. Yeah. Is due to this uptick in parasocialism. People have more access to these celebs via social media, so people develop these bonds and fake relationships in their head with said influencer or celebrity. I'm almost to the end. Yes to Mary Shelley's Frankenstein. Buffy the Vampire Slayer is foundational for current TV, sans talent. Didn't they talk about John Carter in Lovecraft Country? Yeah, it was like a big thing in Lovecraft Country. Did Netflix ever go through with that live action Cowboy Bebop? Did they? John Carter of Mars hits the beats of the hero's journey that Joseph Campbell wrote about, which GL copied entirely. Even the famous Star Wars poster with like Luke, and he like has the lightsaber, and it makes like a triangle, and like Leia is on his leg, and like the stuff in the background. That's from a famous John Carter. Like they basically ripped off like a famous John Carter cover. Because, like, John Carter has a cover like that, where he's, like, holding up the sword, and he has, like, Deja, like, on his leg. Like, it's literally the same cover. Like, it's the same cover. It's, George Lucas was really, it's really it's a lot of fan fiction. Like, it's a lot of fan fiction. George was really like, I'm gonna take this, 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 I'm gonna take this. Thanks, Edgar Rice Burroughs. Appreciate it. Like, I'm gonna take that. But I know that George Lucas has said he like grew up reading the John Carter of Mars books, so he probably didn't, I don't think he was really thinking I'm gonna take it. But I think when he was envisioning Star Wars in his head, he was like supplementing a lot of the imagery and ideas that he was like already familiar with from like growing up reading the Edgar Rice Burroughs books. And again, like the Flash Gordon, because George Lucas also said he was like a huge fan of the 60s Flash Gordon show, and he loved the horizontal transitions. But like now when we talk about horizontal transitions in film, everybody references Star Wars. Like they don't reference the old Flash Gordon show, which is where it came from. So like I said, like we kind of, things like move around. Star Wars just got like so big in our collective consciousness, even though it's like not that original. Well, elements of it are. Let me not say that. Like elements of the story is original. The story is original, but the foundations of it are borrowed. Yes, and education is great. We as humans have always loved superhuman stories. I love the John Carter Tarzan crossover comics. Cowboy Bebop deserves a rewatch. Sarah Michelle Gellar deserved an award for carrying that show on her back. HBO Max and Hulu have too much good content to continue supporting Netflix and their practices. The space opera art form from the 60s to 90s is iconic. Jules Verne, yep, a foundation. The people who made Cowboy Bebop and Samurai Champloo also made Michiko and Hanshin and Carol and Tuesday. Yeah. I see you guys talking about Samurai Jack. Yeah, George Lucas has been pretty open about his influences, but Star Wars just got big enough that his influences get forgotten. He didn't foresee it was going to be that big. George was doing a Quentin Tarantino, taking all his loves and throwing them on film. Nothing new under the sun. Bye, Bailey. I'm about to go too, because I'm pretty sure I'm at the bottom. Yeah, I just got to the bottom. Bye, CMW. And I see you guys talking about Netflix. I feel like I barely even watch Netflix. Outlaw Star is another great space western. Let me screenshot that. And I just got to the bottom. Cowboy Bebop and Samurai Champloo have the best theme songs. Phil Lamar's the best. After all these years, never gotten to Star Wars. About to go watch Fantastic Planet. Yeah, and I just got to the end. You guys are going to make me Google Netflix because you guys are talking about people like referencing their first names. I don't know who or what you're talking about, so I'm going to Google Netflix right now. Okay. Bye, guys. I'll see you next time.